evening. This is your weekly IUP-TV News Bulletin, broadcasted from Davis Hall. My name is Molly Cunningham.
And my name is Jeffrey McKissick. We bring you stories that are relevant to IUP and the Indiana community.
IUP Cooks Honors College has been honored by the National Collegiate Honors Council. Professor and Honors College Director Dr. Shauna Craig was selected as the Honors Professional of the Year award. At the conference, IUP was the only college to be recognized with 3 awards.
There is a lot of speculation regarding the Pennsylvania State Senate. Candidates such as Alexandra Khalil and Dr. Mehmet Oz are continuing to campaign for the position as senator. Currently, there are 11 candidates with 4 dropping out of the race. Questions will be answered as the primary elect is on May 17th.
The Wolf administration announced that Spring Ford Area High School and Shippensburg University of Pennsylvania have been named Green Ribbon Schools. This recognition is given from the U.S. Department of Education based on their environmental sustainability efforts. Nationally, 27 schools, 5 districts, and 4 post-secondary institutions were honored.
Growing concerns for the COVID-19 virus has sparked confusion for the vaccination. Health administrations are in development for new improvements to fend off the Omicron variant. This includes protecting children younger than 5 by providing a combination of shots and nasal vaccines. While there is uncertainty of the availability of these developments, healthcare professionals believe that it can help stop virus transmission.
NASA successfully launched 4 astronauts bound for International Space Station on board a SpaceX rocket. During their 16-hour flight, the crew will orbit the Earth around 10 times. This mission is the first to have an equal number of men and women. In the first long-term flight, Jessica Watkins, the first Black woman who launched a space station for extended mission. This crew will spend 5 months at the space station, replacing 3 Americans and a German who will return to Earth in a week.
Ukraine has received anti-aircraft weapons from Germany. It is the first time Germany has sent heavy weaponry to Ukraine in support of the war with Russia. Other countries have also provided artillery to the country. Although information about all of the weapons previously sent to Ukraine has not been made public, German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock listed anti-tank weapons and air defense systems, among many others.
Still about Ukraine, a few weeks ago we ran a story about Oksana Moroz, a doctoral student from Ukraine. Recently, Moroz received Emergency Student Fund Award from the Institute of International Education Emergency Fund. Moroz was selected to help address financial pressures due to the war in Ukraine.
During the softball season, we want to remember the loss of star softball player Lauren Burnett. Last year, Burnett helped James Madison University reach Women's College World Series. She was a catcher on the team and a key member of the Duke's improbable run. Family, teammates, and acquaintances are all honoring Lauren Burnett, who was an astonishing person on and off the field. Burnett was only 20 years old.
We'll be back to talk about different organizations in IUP after this message.
Looking for some new entertainment? Check out IUP-TV today. This station features student-created content such as The Big Hit for sports coverage, Animation Nation for all things anime and toon, Indie Rockers Ball for local music acts, Press Start for your game fix, and Witticism for a laugh. Tune in on Campus TV or on our respective YouTube channels today. There's something for everyone, made by the people that you know.
Taking photos isn't just about pressing a button on the camera, and the student organization understands that. Stoker Wysork shares some information about the Student Photography Organization.
The apple of one's eye. A saying for some folks in Indiana County who appreciate a more visual form of creativity. A club within the communications department embraces this art form, with Alexa Geiger being the president.
We'll teach you, we'll help you, we're all there to help each other grow and just have a good time.
Every week on Wednesday evenings, the club members get together and bring their ideas into action in the form of colors, light, and talent. Braden Murray gives his insight.
When I started to learn more about how to actually use my camera professionally, it was really awesome to go out and create something like long exposure or light painting, or some of these other really high quality stunning images.
Some concepts are easier to grasp than others.
It's a very subjective concept on what can truly be a good photo, because you can have a set story in mind for one and then have everybody else see it in a different way, but that could be probably the best way. It gets exposure out there, like it gets interpreted, and then it also allows you to see things from a different perspective.
Joining this club can give you a head start to knowing what creates a good or bad photo. The camera is a powerful tool if you know how to use one, even if it's on your phone. The organization is looking for new members each semester. An entry fee of $5 is required to join.
But they go towards things like props, setting up shoots. We do fundraising too to help do that as well. If people like joining in on fundraisers, we did a bake sale this year, which was very fun. And then we also plan to go to Pittsburgh the end of the month too. We usually try to do a trip at the end of the year, but with COVID and everything, it's been a little difficult.
If you don't have such equipment, cameras and other attachments can be rented in the Stapleton Library as well as Stouffer Hall. This is Stoker Wiesorick reporting for IUP-TV News.
While some groups consist of mainly students, others involve professors as well. Chase Fulmer has a story about Sustainability Studies Group celebrates Earth Day with their own twist.
Every year on April 22nd, over 190 countries engage in Earth Day. Earth Day started in 1970 as the birth of the modern environmental movement. Senator Gaylord Nelson of Wisconsin had the idea of Earth Day after a massive oil spill in California. Senator Nelson chose the 22nd of April to maximize the participation of students on college campuses. This year, the Sustainability Studies is celebrating Earth Day by walking to White's Woods. The walk is from campus to the 12th Street entrance of White's Woods. Junior Amber Lawrence gives us some information about the White's Woods event and why it is important.
We're going to learn about climate change, Earth Day, and about the organizations there. There should be about 2 guided tours through the woods. There will be cookies, water, stickers. The first 100 people get 2 oak saplings to take home to a plant, which is nice. And then around 5 o'clock, Chuck Olson will be playing music, so there will be some entertainment too.
Various organizations from the community and the university will be there to provide information and spread awareness about the environment. The organizations will provide information on their topics of interest and about their organization. 7 organizations spread throughout the community set up tables and answered questions about the environment and what to do to help. Lizanne Porter from the League of Women Voters talks about what the organization is trying to raise awareness about.
If you don't know, Pennsylvania has the highest rate of Lyme's disease in the nation, so we have a little question, a ballot that people can fill out on what tick preventative measures they are currently using, hopefully raise some awareness about that, and we have information on that here in the form of bookmarks.
The first 100 arrivals will receive 2 tree seedlings from 1 million trees. The goal is to help make a difference and spread awareness about the environment. The organizations want to mitigate the effects of climate change by spreading their information to the community. This is Chase Fulmer, reporting for IUP-TV News.
We'll be back with a story about new methods of locking in IUP dorms.
Your future beckons, calling from a place where there's plenty of room to grow, where possibilities are abundant, where you'll be challenged every day to uncover the best version of you, where you can blossom. The place, IUP. Here, like the clusters of oaks in our renowned oak grove, we're united in helping you reach new heights. Ready to heed the call? Get in the grove at IUP.
Some IUP campus buildings have taken a new method to locks on their doors. James Geddes shows us how that's going.
There have been many new changes at IUP this semester, one of them being how students get into their dorm rooms. IUP has recently switched over its locking mechanism in some dorm buildings, going from traditional iCard scanners to mobile Bluetooth technology using the app Best Switch. The changes were made to eliminate the problem of lost iCards. I talked with Alex Donaldson, a freshman student at IUP who has already experienced the new changes.
I came back from winter break, and I didn't really know how to work the system. It took me a few minutes to figure it out, but since then it's been pretty easy. It's pretty efficient, just going back to my phone and I already have it out and then just putting it on the door. The problem is though, when my phone dies, I get locked out of my dorm. So I gotta, make sure my phone's charged, and sometimes that's not possible with classes going on all day. Personally, I prefer the old system just because it was immediate, just using the iCard to get in and then get into the other one, but the new system has its perks and I think I'll adapt to it.
Other students like Tyler Myers have not experienced the changes yet. Tyler told us his concerns about the new system going into next semester.
Yeah, so I still have the old system, which is just the iCard swipe. And some concerns I have is like my phone dying from going to classes all day and stuff, and like being on it and like not being able to get into my dorm because my phone's dead. I think I'll be able to adapt to the new system when it comes out. It won't be that hard, I guess, to get used to it, but it is kind of going to be annoying because you have to use your card to get into the hall, and then you have to use your phone to get into the door, which is like two different things. And like, let's say your phone were to break or something, then you wouldn't be able to get into your dorm. You'd have no way to get in there, especially if you live alone.
IUP has found ways to alleviate these concerns by placing charging stations in the dorm buildings just in case students' phones run out of power. I was able to have students give us a tutorial on how the new locks work.
So you just got to activate it on your phone, do it over there, let that go green, you open it up, and then you get in your dorm.
The new changes are only in Suites on Pratt, Ruddock Hall, Maple East, Northern Suites, and Walwork Hall. Delaney Hall, Putt Hall, and Stevenson Hall are expected to transition over the next year. This has been James Geddes, reporting for IUP-TV News.
The merging of departments at IUP has had some students confused while these changes are taking place. Our Paige Lutz shows us how big these effects are.
Each day you walk on campus, you probably pass by several art sculptures made by students. Or perhaps you hear a musician practicing through the window as you walk past Cogswell. Or see advertisements for art sales and posters for performing art shows. But there was once a time when these works of art were covered, and music students stood in silence as protest against IUP's restructuring plans, which included the retrenchment of 12% of the fine arts faculty and the closing of multiple master's programs of art. As of today, programs like music, art, and theater have merged with humanities programs, such as history, English, and foreign language, to form the new College of Arts and Humanities. The types of impacts that students feel might differ depending on where they are in their rank. Some freshmen weren't aware of the struggles the university had in the past 2 years, with budget cuts, retrenchment, and declining enrollment. However, as graduation approaches, seniors have different ideas of this merge and have seen firsthand the changes around IUP arts.
When I first came here, the arts specifically had a pretty good reputation with IUP. It was like the state school to go to, but I've kind of watched it go downhill a lot. Retrenchment exhausted a lot of our faculty, and it exhausted a lot of our students.
Declining enrollment, as mentioned before, is a huge concern in the music department.
I don't know that more than a dozen people are coming into the music program.
IUP states that the change reflects their commitment to the arts amidst these challenging times. Students like Gabby feel that the merge takes away from the nuances of the arts and humanities as separate colleges.
We are two separate entities, and that's fine. I respect the social sciences, like philosophy, psychology, all that stuff. I had to take courses, anthropology. They're very interesting studies. The humanities and the arts are different though, and the humanities deserves their own recognition as what they are and the respect for what they do and what they study. We deserve our own respect and our own recognition for what we do. We are not the same.
As this is the first year that the merge is in effect, challenges and concerns among students are bound to happen. However, as IUP has previously stated, they will continue to support the arts throughout this challenging time in our university. Reporting for IUP-TV News, I'm Paige Lutz.
The beautiful weather last week made people start thinking of summer holiday, especially now that semester is over. After the break, Jeff McKissick will share the story.
Need a place to study? You should come to the Stapleton Library at IUP. Stapleton has various places for students to get work done. There are individual cubicles and areas if students want to work alone. Also, there are multiple group areas for collaboration. It's a good place to get schoolwork done, and it beats sitting in your room.
Getting ready for a break is in the minds of some people in education, while another round of learning may be the route for others. I got to talk to some students about what they are planning for this summer. It's that time of the year again. The weather is hot and summer is on the horizon in Indiana. Depending on where students rank, they have the option of taking an internship, enrolling in courses, or enjoying their time off. According to smallbizgenius.net, at least 60% of students in each graduating class since 2013 have participated in an internship during their time in college. One student is Benjamin Hodel, a senior majoring in communications media. He has taken an internship at IUP-TV.
Well, I actually chose IUP-TV because for a while there, it seemed like an interesting thing. I kind of like doing IUP-TV as a whole in college. When I was in the interview for it, they actually described some of the projects that we would be working on, and I was just truly amazed.
IUP-TV is a student-run organization with faculty advisors. The organization also offers an internship to the students over the summer. For Ben, working in TV is not new. In the past, he worked for IUP-TV News and Press Play. During his time, he gained experience in script writing, control room operations, editing, and acting on several different segments.
Minecraft Steve is already in Smash Bros.
I think it's the experience. I know a couple of my friends and I are all in the internship, so that will also be fun. We get to go to different towns and record stuff there and edit it. It's basically everything I'm doing now, which I truly enjoy as a whole.
While some students are taking internships, others are choosing to stay and enroll in courses at Indiana. Currently, there are around 337 classes being offered by IUP, not including internships. The classes are being offered from May 9th to August 5th. Skylar Sobansky is one of the many students attending classes during this time.
So my original plan was to only take one summer course, which was an English class, so I can finish my minor. But I ran into some medical issues this summer, so my professors are allowing me to finish the work that I missed. I've actually never taken any summer classes myself while being here at IUP, but my roommate has actually taken a couple summer classes because her plan is also to graduate early in December. She said it wasn't bad, but probably depends on the kind of student you are and the ability to balance your schoolwork and also being at home on summer break.
For those who do not wish to attend college over the break, they choose to enjoy their time off. The summer break presents the perfect opportunity to travel and reconnect with family, among other activities. Here is Joseph Blas's take on his summer plans.
Well, my plans for this summer are actually to get an internship at the Washington Center. I plan to at least see my family too.
Students know that college can get stressful. Some might not even want to think about schoolwork. Despite having time off, Joseph Blas explains what he is looking forward to next semester.
Well, I look forward to seeing everybody back, and I hope to spend time with my friends, learn a lot, and have new experiences.
The 2021 to 2022 school year is almost coming to a close. For those who are planning on returning to IUP or preparing to start their careers, I want to wish you all a happy summer. My name is Jeffrey McKissick, reporting for IUP TV News.
If finals are getting to you easily, try listening to or even singing a song to ease their stress. Stoker Wyzorek has a story on singing and how it can improve your mental health.
I used to be terrified of being in front of crowds, let alone singing for them. Now I embrace their presence. My name is Stoker Wyzorek, and I love to sing and perform music. I was born with a deformed ear. There's one challenge I have to overcome. At age 3, I was diagnosed with autism. Another obstacle that I have to cope with. But it has a secret power when it comes to some things, like how quickly I learned the guitar. IUP student Daniel Ebling talks instruments.
I'd have to say it would definitely be from my parents that inspired me to play some music. I'm a big Billy Joel fan. Billy Joel is one of those people that there's always a song of his that can fit that mood that I'm feeling.
Like Danny, some styles of music took me quick, such as songs by John Mayer. Similar to many minds, my obsession was one effect of autism, and that was the fuel. You might feel that being given a hard time by some people is an understatement. It's easy to forget that you're not alone when dealing with bullying and abuse. People were envious and hurtful. But music saved me, and it might save you too.
I really do think that music allows us to cope in a healthy way and have a soundtrack to our lives that we can relate to.
Multiple studies justify this answer. After I got help and changed, I needed an identity. You might choose to listen to music. Me, I wrote music. Like many people, I wanted to rebuild myself, to know myself, to love myself.
That I will find you.
Think about a time someone complimented you for your work. Now multiply that feeling. That is how I felt. Writing songs is hard though, and I still wanted to sing. I seized every opportunity I got. I found that outlet by singing the Star Spangled Banner at sporting events. I don't know where I'll go next with singing, but I am very eager to find answers. Feel free to join me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cadet First Lieutenant Stoker Wyzorek.
Reporting for IUP-TV News.
STAC at IUP is hosting a cookout event at the Hub. The event will be happening this Saturday from 12 to 4 p.m. with food, DJ music, inflatables, and more.
Chalk the Walk has been rescheduled to this Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you want to share a piece of your mind on the Oak Grove Pass, be prepared to win a prize of $100 and a free t-shirt.
Seniors at IUP are preparing for the afternoon undergraduate commencement. This event will be held at the KCAC on May 7th from 2 to 4 p.m. We hope to see you there.
Finals are just around the corner for IUP students, starting on Tuesday, May 3rd and ending Friday, May 6th. Be sure to study hard and don't let up.
That's all we have for this week. Come back for more content on IUP-TV News. My name is Jeffrey McKissick.
And my name is Molly Cunningham. On behalf of the IUP-TV News team, we want to wish IUP students good luck in preparing your finals and thank you for choosing us as your local news source. We'll see you soon, Indiana.